Hello, I'm Natasha. Welcome to Hooks and Stitches. I have come to you today because I have got some more amigurumi books. So this is my second amigurumi book tag. Now, my first is the new Iconic Women Dolls crochet book. And I got this one because you had it for special offer if you pre-ordered it. And so I have just earmarked the, hold on a second, earmarked the page where they all are. And I didn't particularly get this book for anyone in particular. I just wanted it so that I had both the set, both books for the set really, because I will get round to it eventually. But I like the Dolly Parton, and I like the Queen Elizabeth I, I want to say, if that's correct without looking. And then I like the lady in the sailor suit. And let me think, what else do I like? This one. And this one. That one might be Victoria, actually. Let me just read you the description before I get shot down in the comments. There's Josephine Baker. And Anne Frank, I couldn't think of her name. And then Wangari Maathai, I want to say, but I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. I like her dress, it's very pretty. And then we have Joan of Arc. Definitely Dolly Parton, like I said. Just quickly go through. Ah, yes, I was right. Queen Elizabeth the First. Ella Fitzgerald. Helen Keller. I'm sorry about the light. It's literally just gone. The sun's gone in a bit because it was a little bit sunny and quite bright, and it's gone a bit dark. Sorry about that. Grace Hopper. Mary Shelley. Misty Copeland. That's quite a lovely dress as well, actually. Hypatia of Alexandria, but don't quote me on it, how you say it. Oh, Diana, Prince of Wales. That's it. Love that one. Harriet Tubman. Ada Lovelace. That's got a pretty dress too. And then, and that's all of them. That was the 15. But then there's techniques, special techniques for all of the dolls in the back, which is good. And on each individual one, there are tips and things as well, and different things. And it's just a lovely book. But like I say, I wanted to get it because I wanted to have them both in the set. And then if I came across one of the special books that the children at school were reading, I could put it with it. And that would be nice for them to see it. So that was my main reason for getting that. My next one was is Dinosaurs and Mama Some More. Prehistoric amigurumi. There's a few in here that I like. As you can see, I've earmarked them just for quickness, really, because I don't want to keep you here forever and ever. I've been 6 minutes in already and I've only just shown you the one. But I do like the saber-toothed tiger. But so there's this text, that one. Dave the Caveman, or Cave Boy, shall we say? Cave Boy. Brad the Bronchiosaurus. I think he's quite cute too, with the eyes on the side. Iggy the baby iguanodon. Now this one's a mouthful. Paula the Parasaurolophus, I want to say, but I'm not quite sure. Peaches the Triceratops. That's quite a lovely colour. Although you can use any colour, can't you? It doesn't matter, you don't have to stick to it. And there's that one, which is Albert, but I'm not even going to say that word because I have no idea. Don't know if it's going to focus for you to see. But he's quite a doody little character. We're just going to come up to the ones that I've earmarked now. Petra, the pterodactyl. That one is really lovely. And I love this book especially because they've got QR codes so that you can be focused in on the specific tips and things for helping you do it, and how to, put the wings together and things. And so that is one of the reasons why I especially love it. And I love the fact that he's got a long nose. I think that would be quite fun by the time you've done the nose and then it comes round and you've got the actual fuller face and then a point again. So I think that would be a lovely shape to have a go at as well. Then we have Max the mammoth. Looks a bit like the mammoth from Ice Age, doesn't it? Theo the T-Rex. Gabby the Cave Girl. Cute little toy there. Reminds me of the Flintstones when I see the bone in the hair. That's quite cool actually. Dodo Dominique. Very bright and cheerful. Martin the Plectosaurus. Oh, hang on. Lost my page. Oh, and there's just one more, I think, actually. Toby the Stegosaurus. Yeah, and that's the last one. So as you can see, if I show you the back, you can have a glimpse of if it will focus on what there is in the book. But I quite liked it, you know, for that reason. And I saw someone else who had got it, and I thought they were really good, and quite, you know, chunky things to kind of sort out. And also I quite like the feet. I'm not very good at feet and fingers and things, so I thought it might actually give me something to be able to manage before I go on to fingers of an actual doll, because I struggled with that last time when I was trying to master it. And now we have Amigurumi Monsters. I have got both of the books. This is the first one. And there's only a couple in here that I really like. But as you can see, this is, I can't remember off the top of my head, Samuel McToothy. And this one here is, and this one here are the ones that I really like, and that one. But I'm going to show you anyway, but they're the ones that I really do like. There's Walt the Green Monster. Toby the Triclops. This is one that I love, which is at the top of the page just now. Dizzy Dorky. I love him. I think he's so cool. I love the colour as well, but again, you can do any colour you like. And these ones, this one here is Bibi the Cotton Candy Monster. And I want to try it because I've not worked with that sort of yarn, and I think it would be quite fun, although probably quite difficult to do. And Jeepers the Creepers. That one's quite cool as well, isn't it? And this one's got lots of little babies. You can put like pom-poms with googly eyes to make a family. And I like the fact that there's a little bit of each one. There's a little bit of like background, so you can get the feel for the actual character, and I like that. And also, again, each one of these have got QR codes as well for tips and techniques, and it also tells you the skill level, how many stars it is. So obviously if it's only got one, then it'll be quite easy to master, and they're quite good as well. This is Yum Yum. Monty and Myrtle. I'm not sure if I can show you both Monty and Myrtle together. Oh yes, I can. Monty and Myrtle. I like their big flappy bottom lips, they're quite good. Oh, there's a better picture of them there. And then we have Yum Yum, which I just showed you. There's a better one there. And then Monster Mama, there's one down there. All the little tiny baby monsters. And she feels quite overwhelmed by the fact that she has lots of babies. And then Zack the Candy Monster. That one's quite cool. And Scaredy Eddie and his teddy. Isn't he brilliant? Oh, it's not focusing very well. Hold on, let me get my face out of it. You might well get it to focus then. I think he's lovely. I love his sad looking face. Just makes you want to love him an extra lot. Mr. Blue. This is little Ella in her monster suit. I love that as well. Not sure if it'll focus. And then you can actually, if I show you on this one, where her hood is down, and then obviously when she's walking along, so she can see where she's going, it just acts like a little hood on the top. I think that's really clever. That's really good. And then Murphy McToothy, that's who I was on about as well. And this one's called Speed. He's got his eye out, look, hanging. That's quite cool. He's got his eye in his hand, which can be taken out, and there he is with both of them in on that one. Quite like the design on the front of his belly too. And then this one is Solomon the Sock Eater, and this one is the largest one in the book, and it works up quite big, I've been told when I was watching someone else that had bought it on their channel. And this one is the full 5 skill levels, so I'm assuming there's lots to sew up with that one. But he is quite, I love the fact that he's got eye sockets. It looks like they're sunken in with his little eyebrows there and everything. And so that's quite cool. And I like the fact that he stands up, and here's a better picture of him there. So he's quite cool as well. And I thought I would get the dinosaur and the monsters book, because obviously, you know, having grandchildren now that will probably like that sort of thing, because I have a boy and a girl. It'd be really nice. And then in the back you've got all the different designers of them as well. And I thought it was very good value. So that's the first one. And then we have the second one. And now this one I love especially. I'll show you right now because I've just picked it up on the page, and that is Janice the Music Lover. And look how cool it is with headphones as well. But I'll quickly give you a run through of these ones as well. The light is going really quickly, so in the front of all of the books it shows you like how the skill level is explained and things like that, and also when you come across here, you've got QR codes for the videos, I think it is, of the basic stitches. So if you can't really understand what it's to follow it on the book, there is all that. Obviously I can't show you everything because it's a paid pattern, but I just had to show you just so that it explains it and see if it actually encourages you to want to get it as well. On Alice's channel, that's Starlight and Stitches, she actually does book reviews properly and reviews them all in good detail, and these Amigurumi Monsters books she does as well, so I'll link those videos below, and her channel if you want to go over and have a look at hers. And I'm sorry my eyes just seem to be a bit everywhere, but I'm struggling because I never know where to look, and it's really quite off-putting because the light, the little tiny green light, is either at the top or at the bottom, so I'm a bit like, oh, where do I look now? So I'm sorry about that if my eyes aren't really focusing on straight ahead at you, but we'll just manage. Aggie the Sock Monster. Oh, there's a little one down there, look. That one's quite cool, isn't it? And then the music level we've just done, and I'll show you a full one on the side there, look. It's quite a chunky thing. Spotty, Lottie and Dottie. That's good, isn't it? 3 patterns all at once. I think that's what makes the book so good value, because as much as I think I paid £10.86 on offer, and that's really good considering there are 15 or more patterns in each one. So it's really good. Titus Tooth. Quite scary looking with all his teeth hanging out there, isn't he? And then Bounty Buster, if I've said that right. Yeah, he's got some wings there as well, look. Marty the Party Monster. I love his balloon. And then there's Yummy. The Diddy Donut Monster. How cool is that? I've got quite a bit of pink as well, so I'm wondering how big he would work up in DK, because I think that's lovely. It's so cool. And then we have Bobby the Baby Monster. All the lights shining again now. I don't know if it'll focus on that, but there's a little bit. Oh, you can see his face with his dummy in. I think that's quite cool. And there he is with his long legs and a nappy on, so that's quite good as well, isn't it? And then Tiptoe Monsters. I quite like these because these have got the little toes on. They do look quite cool. I like the colour combinations as well on those. And then we've got Webster. And Sarah the Secret Keeper. Depends what secrets you want to keep. But I do think her face looks very cute. Look at that. Oh, it's not focusing. Hold on. Yeah, I think so. And then we have Grunk, the hairy monster. Another furry little thing, which will be fine if I can actually work with the yarn. I've never done it, so I'm going to give it a go. And this one is Owen O'Cheeky. It's got his tongue sticking out. I think there's a bit of one down there, look. Cheeky boy. And then we have Mr. Orange is next. Oh yes, there's a better one of the cheeky boy. And then this is the one, the last one in the book is Mr. Orange. And of course, he wouldn't be called Mr. Orange if he wasn't orange, would he? So, again, that is all of the patterns, and there's some of the designers in the back. And all in all, I have to say it's a very good book, and I love the fact that they are organised with QR codes if you do get stuck. It's quite good. And my last book to show you is actually a sewing machine book, and I managed to pick it up from The Works, and it was on offer at £2.50 from £4 their price, and it retails at £9.99. And I was hoping that this might help me because I don't have a clue how to use my sewing machine. And this is for top tips and techniques for successful sewing. And I think, what's that hanging in there? Oh no, that's already in there. So, is a half-yard sewing club. Join my club today. Well, I didn't see that in there. But that's all attached in the book. But again, I haven't actually looked at this book, so we're looking at this one together. Sewing Room Secrets, machine sewing, because I'd like to make some project bags when I get round to it, because I like to have, I've seen so much fabric that I really like, that I would actually like to make my own, not necessarily to sell, but just to make so that I have some projects of my own. But it goes through all the different needles and things, and some techniques, and the tools that you need for sewing, and the fabrics and what the fabrics are for, interfacing, whatever that is. And also then I could obviously then make some toys if I get that good, because I've just seen those and I think they're quite cute as well, so maybe. But then I always think, will I have time to actually do it all? I'm not really sure, but I quite like the fact that with a sewing machine you can make all these different patterns. I mean, you probably already know this if you're familiar anyway with a sewing machine, but I'm not. My mum had one from when we were growing up, from what I can remember, and it was an old Singer sewing machine in a big walnut cabinet, and I don't know what happened to it when we were growing up, so I'm not really sure. But I only remember using it once, but I was very young. So it'll be nice. It'll be good to actually learn it. So I thought this book might actually help me. Whether it does or not, it was only £2.50, and I think that's an investment if it does. And if it doesn't, well, I don't need to worry about it, because I can just pass it on to someone that does, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Sharing is caring, and all of that. So it'll be quite nice, and maybe even one day I will be able to get into some quilting, but that looks very technical to me. So I just thought I would show you that I got that one as well. So not just Amigurumi books, but this is my only one that isn't. So I thought I would just add it on whilst I was talking about my books. So that is my Amigurumi book tag. my second amigurumi book tag, and that is only because I've been watching so many more and seen some more books that I really love to get. So I thought I would show you what I got out of it. So thanks for watching, and thank you for all my new subscribers, because I'm getting them every time. Every few days I seem to get some new, and I'm really pleased about it. So if you'd like to comment and tell me what your favourite book is, that would be great. If not, don't worry, and I will be along with another video again soon. Thank you so much indeed. I love you all, and thank you to all my viewers that come back and watch every single video of mine too. Take care, my darlings. Goodbye.